Olunaku lwaleero coordinator owa UNSA omukulu Tom Etono olunaku lwaleero asinzira wano ku Nkoma SS okubanga oboolyawo adelivalinga ebikopo ebya Nkoma SS byagenda maaso n'okubanga ewangula olunaku olw'omukaaga. Kino ajjukirwa nti ennaku z'omwezi olunaku olw'omukaaga wiiki eno gitukubye emabega. Nkoma SS agamu ku masomero gasobola okubanga geetaba mizanyo gino egya debate so nga mwali mu public speakers ne poetry era nga Nkoma SS yo yasobola okubanga oboolyawo egenda maaso n'okubanga beba winning ekikopo ekya overall era nga bano okuwangula kino ekya overall basobola okubanga bawangula mu public speak so nga ne bawangula ne poetry era nga njagala kubategeeza nti Nkoma SS olunaku olwaleero bo ng'abakulu okusobola okuba nti oboolyawo ekikopo kino bakireese wano nga baagala kubanga bakolanga balidinga by example okulaba abayizi abalala okubanga balabiraawo okulaba nti essomero lyabwe yasobola okubanga oboolyawo liwangula. Mukulu Tom Etono agambye nti amasomero mu Mbale City gali 30 naye nga 9 gokka gasobola okubanga oboolyawo geetaba mu nsonga zino naye nga agamba nti abakulu b'amasomero abamu tebakola kimala okubanga oboolyawo basupportinga abaana bano ate nga curriculum eriko yo yeetagira ddala abaana okubanga oboolyawo bakola oba basoma beetaba mu bintu bino olw'okuba bibayambako mu mbeera zino ez'obuntu olw'okuba nti kyetaagisa okuba nga abaana babeerawo okubanga bakubaganya ebirowoozo. Mbale SS yo yasobodde okubanga oboolyawo bawangula ekikopo ekya debate era nga gege masomero agasobodde okubanga oboolyawo gateekawo performance so nga n'essomero erya Nakaloka SS abasobodde okubanga bamalira mu kyokusatu mu kifo mu debate. Nkoma SS era yakwase mu kifo kyakubiri w'otunuulira mu debate kiba kitegeeza overall nga bawangudde ebikopo bibiri ne bawangula n'ekyokubiri kiba kitegeeza kyo kyabadde kibamala okubanga oboolyawo ekintu kigenda maaso n'okubanga era nga abakulu ba Nkoma SS ne mukulu Etono balina bye basobola okubanga boogera so nga ne speaker owa UNSA Hapondi Daniel balina bye batugambye katubagate ku mboozi ebisobola okubanga bibeera wano ku Nkoma SS olunaku lwaleero nga babakwasa ekikopo.
And I will be in a position to receive them on behalf of Nkoma SS head teacher. So at this moment, without taking long, allow me invite the one to lead us in the word of prayer in a precise way.
Last year, we again participated and Nkoma matched the best. The previous year, Mbale SS took. And that's how it has been. But Mbale SS took consecutive 2 years. Nkoma has also taken out 2 years consecutive. And I want to thank God for this opportunity that we are here today to show love to you and congratulate your team upon this victory. There were 9 teams, but I want to assure you, Nkoma won 2. This debate carried 3 items: debate, poetry, and public speech. The first edition, Mbale SS took the best. They had all the 3 categories. That is the speech, debate, and public speech. They had 2. There were 2 categories by then. It was debate and public speech. And Mbale SS took all the 2. And when we went for nationals, the student of Mbale SS matched the best in the whole country. Still from the East. We celebrate that. Could even be your brother, you never know. Could have been your brother. As long as it's from the East here, could it be from your home? You may not know, but he matched the best in the whole country. And we have never relented, we have never looked back. We have always sent our teams for nationals. And I want to thank the administrations of these schools that always participate in these activities. With this new curriculum, it's about hands-on, eyes-on, body-on, everything on. There is nothing to meander about. And debate is part of it. And I want to bring this to attention of the deputy, and I want you to relay this information to the head teacher, that debate has now been inserted into the work plan of the schools in the country. By 14th, all districts or cities should have finished their championships, the one we did on Saturday. But Mbale is always ahead. We always move ahead of time. That's why we had ours on the 7th. So others are now struggling to beat the time for the ministry, but for us we have finished. And as the ministry understands, gets to know this, for us we are now ahead of time. And I want to thank the administration of Nkoma and all the schools that sent participants for this event, that you're not very far from what the ministry wants. Because we had a meeting with the First Lady around January, and she emphasized and stressed the point that any school that doesn't send students for these curricular activities, we note them. We're like spies now. We're like ESOs. But that's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is to continue encouraging the heads of these schools to send your friends for these competitions. We had these championships on Saturday at School of Hygiene, and Nkoma sent 2 teams. And I want to thank still the administration for that. They sent the 2 teams, and Madam worked tooth and nail so that you people and your team that you have sent works very hard to come back with this kind of victory. Out of the 2 teams, Nkoma won 2 events. That is poetry and public speech. And when you win the 2, that means you merge the best. You merge the best in the categories. So Nkoma won 2 major events. That is the speech and poetry. And they were the second in debate. They were the second in debate. So still, if it was not for that lapse somewhere, I think there was somebody who didn't argue at a point, well, because the difference was very small, was about 30 points. 30 points. If that person had argued well, I think you'd have taken the whole day. But that one was purposely to make you work hard. If you were to give you all the 3, you'd now be sleeping. So now you're going to go back and work hard so that you even bring the one of debate. Okay? We're going to have our nationals around August, and we are lobbying that we bring it to Mbale. Jinja hosted, Mukona has hosted, Kampala has hosted, Masaka has hosted. We also want to host this time round, the 5th edition. And we're praying very hard, please, with your support. Support us that we bring this event down to Mbale, so that all the schools in the country come here. Because every school has to participate in this event. Request the deputy president here to come and receive these items or these gifts and these trophies on behalf of the school as we hand over to the successful participants of this event. We have certificates for all the participants who were there. Nkoma, I said, sent in 2 teams with the 2 patrons. But let me introduce to you the executive that organized this event, which consists of the students. And one of them is Speaker Daniel there. Just stand up for recognition. That gentleman is the Speaker of Mbale City. The gentleman there.
All the students of Nkoma Secondary School, I'd love to wish you all a good afternoon. My name is Hapondi Daniel, and by God's grace, I was first of all elected as the class councillor for Senior 5 Arts. That was last year. Then later on, I was elected as the chairperson UNSA for Nkoma Secondary School. And I didn't end there, but together with the administration, I pushed it further to the city level, where I was elected as the speaker UNSA. And as I stand before you, I proudly stand before you as the speaker UNSA from Mbale City, and it was all because of you. We had competitions last week on Saturday. We tried our best in as much as we reached the limit, that's the sky, but I don't believe that the sky should be the limit. I believe we must go further than that. And I expect that not to only happen under my regime, but even the regimes that are going to come in. Okay? The senior 3s are here, the senior 2s, and everyone. Let it not end here, but let it go on. I will not say much, but I would like to send special thanks and appreciation to my class, which has been very supportive. Thank you very much. I'd also send it to the coordinator, A-level. He has also been very, very influential with his team together with Mr. Pius. I would also love to send more appreciation to the administration, Mr. Ntege Ramadan, Mr. Oman Asidu. They've been very, very accordant with us. They always gave us the advice and the support where needed. I'd also send it to the patrons, Madam Christine and Mr. Isima. They've been there very much to always give us that support. I'd also not like to forget my teams, my members. Thank you for always being there. Whenever I gave a call, whenever I summoned you, I'd love to thank you very much. Thank you for always being there. And then the last thanks will go to the big man himself, the big picture, the headmaster in Nkoma Secondary School, Kawanguza Bakari. Thank you very much for always allowing us to always go and give out our minds, speak out our minds. And then the unforgettable, UNSA. UNSA has always laid that platform for us to always go, debate, give speeches, and make poems that has actually helped us think critically and then be where we are today. So where I am, I do not regret, and I love Nkoma SS. There's one that has made me to be like this. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank the Literature Club for this nurturing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. These are the people who are looking out to. So for you are now they are saying, Ayogedenya Lozaya singer. It's up to you. Shame upon you. Yeah.
I want to assure you people, whoever participates in such events, you will never lose. You will never do what? For me, I remember after my P7, you see, for me, I'm good at forgetting useful things. I don't know when I sat P7, but I sat. Okay? But when I joined the senior one, I remember I joined 2 weeks to the end of first term. But when I joined, I found there what we called house debates. When I participated in house debates, I remember we had 4 houses, one of which was Blackridge, and it was my house. But when I participated in that debate, that is the day when the patron appointed to the school team, school debating team. And I was given an automatic ticket. Whenever we used to move from schools to schools, we used to move from one school to another. Having such a competition is, my ticket was automatic. And it was there, the school paying for me. It was these debates that updated me. And I remember in senior 2, when I went to Bombo Secondary School, I wanted to change school. The head teacher by then was Alhaji Badiru Wagwa Rubega. Had been the chairman Education Service Commission, was the head teacher by then. When I was interacting with the deputy, they were asking me my documents which I had not moved with. Then Haji Badiru was behind. I remember the statement he made. Ekivubuka kiwe ekifo oluzungu lwakyo lulungi. That was the end. The deputy just gave me the admission. Even he never looked at my P7 or senior 1 report card because of my English. When UNEB was celebrating 10 years of existence, that was in 1990, I was in secondary school, they organized the debates. And I remember I participated in these debates and I reached the national level. The national debate was at Nabisunsa Girls. And I remember I had to contribute nationwide. It was on that very day we also had a mathematics contest, still celebrating the 10 years of existence of UNEB. That was at Nakawa. By then it was a College of Business Studies. In the morning we went to Nakawa for a math contest. Then in the afternoon we were in Nabisunsa. And that day I was convinced that I will be a university graduate. Since I've reached in Nakawa at secondary school, before even sitting Uganda Advanced Certificate of Examination is, then I made it. So I have to thank you people. As he has put it.
To our listeners outside there and our viewers, my name is Hapondi Daniel. I am the speaker on Mbale City. I'm from Nkoma Secondary School. Well, last week on Saturday, we had a debate championships that took place at School of Hygiene, where there were 9 teams that came, that debated, gave their poems, and then gave the speeches as well. But we should come to understand that these debates here foster a lot of critical thinking. In the world, the era that we're living in, where students have to put hands on everything on, we believe that UNSA has created a very good platform for them all to come and show out all they have. All that is needed is to make research, for the school to also be around and make sure that it can facilitate the students here. Because from here is when we can get philosophers. From here is where we can get great thinkers. From here is when we can get the next ministers, the next CEOs, and name them all. So now, we do believe that the best platform, the best ground that can actually bring up those kinds of students that we are wanting is through UNSA and through the debates that always take place. Not leaving that aside, we should actually come to understand that the debates have been put in the Ministry of Education and Sports calendar that are going to be taking place every year annually. So now we actually urge out to every school, to every city outside there. Let us not just sit, because at the end of the day, accountability has to be made. We have to actually make sure that we foster, we actually make sure that we make these schools of ours to come together with us and embrace debate, embrace UNSA as a whole. So I would also love to send my regards. Special appreciation will go to my school, Nkoma Secondary School, and it will also go to the administration, not forgetting the SEC executive of UNSA of Mbale City. Thank you very much for listening to me. Hapondi Daniel, the speaker UNSA is my name.
The press. I am Tom Etonu, the coordinator of Uganda National Students Association, Mbale City. I am here basically to fulfill my obligation as a city coordinator to see that the students' activities and the government program and activities are fulfilled. One of them is the one we had it on Saturday about the debates, and I am here to hand over the trophies that were won by one of the participating schools, that is in Nkoma to be precise, who took the 2 trophies, that is the public speech and poetry. So we are here basically to thank the administration and thank the participants and the patrons for their work well done, and basically to encourage them more, because we are yet to come for the national event, which is rolling in around August as per the calendar of the Ministry of Education and Sports. So basically I'm here to encourage the school administration, encourage the students, and basically also encourage others who are out there who could have not known what it means to be a member of this debating club to join, to be part of this, because it is where we get all the knowledge and the messages that we need. So I want to urge all the other heads of institutions and schools to join up, because the new curriculum, basically you will find that these students, part of this is in their calendar now. So please pick it up and get to me. For more information, come to me. I can even share with you the motions, and you can do with your students at school there to keep them equipped with what is latest in the curriculum now. I am here to serve you. I'm here to work with you. I'm here to help you build a better students and a better nation in the coming of our students as they grow. So please, here I am as your coordinator, Mbale City, and today is a symbol that we have come with the trophies to the respective schools. Today in the evening we shall be handing over the ones of Mbale SS, as they merged the best debaters in the city. And then in Nakalo cases, we want to thank you so much for your participation. You merged the 3rd, and we also have your medals and we have your certificates for all the participating schools and the students, plus the patrons. I thank you very, very much for this.